Uber background checks. Have you noticed what's going on? Have you passed your Uber background check? And this is not just for new drivers. This is for every driver on the platform. Uber now is doing a 99-year background check on every driver on the platform. So if you've had things on your record in your past, you may have been blocked. You may already be blocked. Let me know, because I did get a comment from a viewer that let me know that they had been blocked from the platform now because they had something. It was an assault. It was I guess they got into a fight or something. And because of that, that's one of the things that Uber will not allow on the platform no more. And it wasn't over 15 years old. Now, if it's over 15 years old, then they kind of let you go because you have a good record with them. But things have changed. No longer are they doing the 7-year background check for new drivers and existing drivers. Now it is a 99-year background check. All right. So there are certain reasons for this. The biggest reason is Uber is being sued left and right by a lot of people, apparently. And they have bought themselves a congressman to put it into a bill trying to get them changed from a rideshare platform that now they want to be designated as a tech company. All right, as a tech company, they just say all we do is we provide an app. We provide an app for riders and we provide an app for drivers. That's the way they want everyone looking at them now. They don't want to be held responsible for what goes on in the vehicles, but they are doing harder background checks now. All right. 99 years. All right. So if you've had something on your record, especially for assault on a female, you will never get back on the platform. There are lifetime bans now for certain things. You can do just like I did, Gemini search, and all I did was ask Uber's new background check. That's all I typed in on Gemini. Uber's new background check. Just type that in on Gemini. It will put it all out for you to read, okay? I'm just letting you know that this is happening because I got a comment from a viewer that let me know that they had been blocked from the platform. And the reason was, I guess they got into an altercation, fight or something, assault, back within 15 years. Now they go, if you're on the platform and you have a good record with Uber, but you've had an assault or a battery on a female within the last 15 years, you won't get on the platform no more. You've been blocked. You've been cut off. All right. That's just the way it reads as I read what Gemini printed out for me. All right. 99 years now they're going on background checks. So you just have to be careful. And the reason they've done it is because they've bought themselves a congressman to put it into a bill now so that they can be designated as a tech company, not as a rideshare company. They're trying to distance themselves from all the lawsuits. It's what they're attempting to do. All right. So that's that problem that you have if you're a new driver applying for Uber, or if you're an existing driver and you're on the platform and you've had some of those problems in the past and it's on your record. They're not going to let you on the platform, it looks like. Completely understand for some of that. All right. So here, now I want to get into something else. This is a problem. Uber, if you're freaking listening to me, please, you got to do something about the pay out here. All right. The pay that they're offering right now there's a run here where I work at. It pops up quite often. There's short runs, but they're only like $3, less than $4 for the run. $3.70, something like that. I usually don't do them. That run has been popping up for years. Years. All right. It has not increased. It has not gone up. Uber, you got drivers out here that are trying their damn hardest. They go out and work here for you every day. They try to make you, they're making you money. All right. I want to give you an example. Where I work at, the normal ride from here to the airport, the big airport, on Uber can fluctuate from anywhere from $13 to about $20. That's what drivers get paid to take someone from here to the big airport. All right. That's ridiculous. I'm going to explain why. Local companies here, Uber, you're leaving money. You're leaving money on the table, not just for you, but for the drivers also. There is money to be made out here doing transportation. I don't know why Uber feels like they have to keep it so freaking low. All right, I'm getting a little hot on the collar today. Dayo's coming unglued here. Normally, for a taxi, a Fleabag taxi here, all right, the worst of the worst to carry someone on that same trip is $85. $85, all right? I'm sure if we're getting 13 to 20, so they're charging somewhere under $40, under $30 for that trip. That's what they're charging the riders, all right? If they don't get an Uber, they're going to pay $85 for a cheap-ass taxi to take them on the same ride, all right? I understand that you want to be the lowest fare rideshare company out there, but you're hurting your drivers. You're hurting us, all right? You're really tearing us apart. Come on, you can do better than that. I mean, the driver should be making at least $30, maybe even $40 for that fare. I mean, be competitive with the lowest price scumbag taxi service around here. At least be competitive. And I'm sure in other markets, let me know. Let me know what the normal fare is for you guys. Or have you seen any increase? Have you seen anything from Uber saying, hey, we're going to give you a little bit more. We're going to take care of our drivers. Now, I completely understand sometimes when I think there should be different tiers. Now, this is my opinion now. My opinion, Daniel's opinion. There should be different tiers. If you're maintaining and you've been with the company 5 years, 2 years, 3 years, and you're maintaining a high star rating, your acceptance rate's decent, you're playing the game the way Uber really wants it to be played, those drivers should be in a different tier as far as monetarily. All right? I'm hurt by the fact that Uber's just, I feel like sometimes we're the scum on the bottom of their shoes. They just don't take care of the people that are trying to take care of them. I consider myself, a good driver. I've got a great record. Been with Uber for years. I've done all the stuff I'm supposed to do. I take care of my peeps. My peeps are happy all the time. I get good reviews. If you can maintain that kind of level, and I'm not being selfish here. I'm not just talking about myself. I just believe that there should be certain tiers. After you've been with a company for 2 years, 3 years, there should automatically be a couple dollars, $3, $4, $5, whatever you come up with on every run. But I think you're leaving money on the table, Uber. If someone can, send this video to Uber, all right? You need to take care of the drivers better than you are. And I'm just going to come unglued with it because it's getting ridiculous. When you see the same run pop up for less than $4 for years, that lets me know you're not doing anything with the gas prices the way they are, with all the other stuff that drivers have to deal with, the economy, blah, 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 blah. I'm going on about reasons why they should be doing this. Do I think they are? Hell no. There's no incentive until they start getting drivers quitting because of the low pay, which they do. They get drivers that finally say, I can't do this no more. I'm done. Uber, kiss my butt. I'm out of here. I'm going to do something else for a while. And that's where a lot of drivers that really haven't figured out how to do Uber, that's exactly what happens to them. They finally say, I can't do this no more. I'm done. And Uber loses good drivers. People that would have stayed on the platform a little bit longer and provided more revenue for the platform and for Uber, they walk away, because you're not making any changes to show drivers out here that you're taking care of us. And I guess with this little tech company thing that you're trying to pull, that increases the fact that, hey, I'm just a tech company. Here's our app. Use it. If you're a driver here, we're gonna let you sign on to here, pass our background check. Okay, we say that you're good enough to drive for us, but we're not gonna pay you anymore. You're still gonna get the scumbag fees. Sorry, I say a lot of things on here sometimes because sometimes I'm speaking from the cuff. It just ticks me off sometimes that they cannot get their act together and understand that the low scumbag taxi services out here, drivers in most cases are making more money than some Ubers on some days. Now, I do okay, but there are drivers out here that are suffering. I see the comments from them on the channel. Uber's got to get their act together. I know you want to be a tech company or whatever to shield you from lawsuits. Okay, well, that's what you want to do. Okay. But you need to take care of the drivers. That's where your head needs to be. Thinking about the drivers out here that are making you freaking money. Whew, I feel better all of a sudden. Got that off my chest. I'm going to let you go. Daddy-O out for the day. You guys have a good afternoon, good evening. Bye.